stepped up in competition, proved himself.
Driscoll just went down.
Draft pick. His dad John played.
Listen, the game's still on, as you could probably hear. I think we had 6 minutes 42 seconds. Driscoll laying on the ground. I don't see us coming back. It's 3rd and 8, so I might as well just start this right now. Listen, anybody, y'all Eagles fans, we're gonna have the post game with Seth Joyner and Ray and all of them. We're gonna have WIP ramming all week and all that kind of stuff. People calling up same dumbass dudes like this boy. Some dude who calls up every week. He wants Howie fired on WIP. I can't even remember his name, man, but he's a little negative dude. Whatever the case may be, listen. I'm not going to do all that, man. Sit here and try to analyze this game all down. Doug, whether or not he was creative enough, whether or not Carson played well and excellent, and whether or not, Schwartz, even his dumb ass, had a good plan and all that. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm going to keep it 100% real. The Philadelphia Eagles right now are just not going to be a good football team. They're not a good football team. And I'm going to explain why we're not a good football team. It's not because Doug Peterson sucks. Okay, that's not why we're not a good football team. It's not because Jim Schwartz is trash, even though he is, right? No, he really is trash, though. But that ain't even the reason we're a bad football team completely. It's not because, Carson Wentz is a terrible quarterback. It ain't that. It ain't because Fulgham is just, a young ball who was a 1-week wonder. It's not because Miles Sanders is a fraud. None of that kind of stuff. So anybody that's going there with all that just doesn't know the game. I'm going to let you know that right now. What's happening is, it's just too many effing injuries on this team. All right, let's keep it real. You got Carson Wentz. Okay, he's healthy. That's what's up. But then Miles Sanders. I lose Miles Sanders in this game. Miles Sanders, the only dude that sprung me a big run. He just out right now. Zach Ertz, Wentz's safety blanket forever, just out. The young boy, the Dallas Goddard who's with him, just out. Deshaun Jackson out. Alshon Jeffrey out. So I got to go with Ward. He got to go with Fulgham, right, who's a young boy, who got to go with Hightower, right, who dropped the touchdown in the beginning. I'm glad he made it up, made that little catch at the end. But like, to beat Baltimore, you can't drop that on that first drive. You can't drop that in the game against the Baltimore Ravens. When you play the Giants, you might be able to get away with that doing that one time. You might be able to do that against Dallas bum ass. You might be able to do that against the Redskins. But when you play the Baltimore Ravens, you got to catch that. Right? You got to run it in, touchdown. That's the type of stuff you got to do. Miles Sanders, that pass he dropped in the end zone, you have to catch that ball against the Ravens. Okay, so first thing I'm going to say is there's just too many injuries. This is the reality of the team. Bottom line. Like, we can list other stuff after that, like the linebackers ain't all that. Like, I know that, right? We can do all that. But the reason this team is about to be 4-1 is because it's just too many dudes hurt to beat a team like Baltimore. You're not going to beat Baltimore, right? Baltimore is a team that pretty much has an identity. They know what they're going to do. They know what they're trying to do. Every player's on the same page. They've had some continuity because they've been playing like this for the last 3 years, okay? Us, though, we, I guess, have some of an identity. We can't really get one because you don't have players playing long enough, okay, to do that. So that's the reason why. All right, anybody who knows football knows, okay, you got to have good players together collectively with an identity, doing the same type of plays on the same page with the proper timing. All that stuff has to be in order for you to be a successful football team on any type of consistent basis, okay? So any type of criticism of the team that it ain't being real, like when it comes to the reality, which is that there's just too many dudes hurt to beat a team like Baltimore, just doesn't understand what's going on. Now, what we can hope for, like as a fan base right now, is that at some point, more than likely, like starting against the Giants, we need a string of just bum ass teams to have to play. All right, so we can hope we get the Giants, right? And then hopefully at least Deshaun Jackson can come back. Maybe punk ass Alshon might give it a go. Okay? We need to see if we can get something going with those two guys. and then have Fogan play in the slot, or he can come in sometimes for Alshon if Alshon can't give you, 40 snaps or whatever, like that sort of thing. But we need to start developing the Wentz to Alshon thing. We need to start developing the Wentz to Deshaun thing, all right, and then let Fogan and them pick up the scraps. We need Miles Sanders. We might need to pick up a second running back, though. Like, I'm not good with how Miles is the man, but then as soon as he out, we got Boston Scott, who's just not good enough. Corey Clement, who just lost it. He's not 2017 Clement at all. So, Howie, grab a running back, please, if you can. Okay? So, we do need to do that. The next thing is, okay, hopefully we get back some of these receivers. Like I said, I don't know when Dallas Goedert coming back. I'm not sure about Jalen Reagor. I think Reagor will probably be back after the week off, right? The bye week. So what we hoping is that we can get some sort of continuity, man, with these young guys, right? That's what you're going to need. Hopefully, week 11 on, you start rolling. Get on a roll, get something rolling into the playoffs if we can make it. Okay, that's what you're hoping for. Because Dallas, they're going to lose to Arizona tomorrow night. Don't even worry about that. We'll still be in it. But like right now, we got to be real about where the team is at. You're not going to beat Baltimore. You're not going to beat, none of them real teams right now. Because you just don't have your players. You know what I mean? And that's just really what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, even going into it, you at least need Miles Sanders to be healthy. You need Zach Ertz to be Zach Ertz. Without that, like, come on, man. Let's just keep it a bean. You're not going to beat a team like the Baltimore Ravens. All right, so we start getting it together next week against the Giants. Hopefully, you know what I mean? And the other thing, anybody that's out here that's covering this game, that's an Eagles fan, whether it's like a professional person, meaning getting paid, or somebody that's a YouTuber like me, if they're not talking about injuries, then honestly, they just on some dumb stuff. You know what I mean? Emotional fans who can't like accept the reality of what's going on out there. Too many injuries, better be to a team like Baltimore. You know what I mean? That and that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Please look, slap a like on this. Like I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Comment, tell me what you think. If you think I'm talking retarded, talk to me. But this is what I see. There's just too many injuries out there, man. So and yeah, real quick on Jalen Hurts. I can't even take it away from Doug. Doug tried to be creative. Like some of the plays he did with Miles Sanders were mad creative. But Miles dropped the one touchdown, and then he goes out there and get hurt off the best play of the day. You know what I mean? And then Jalen Hurts, though, he the one that got it kick-started. The offense, like, really, really, really was horrible today. But I'm not blaming them. You know what I mean? Because you missing your offensive lineman to Lane Johnson. No, it makes a difference when you don't have Lane Johnson. Makes a difference. As much as y'all be hating on Jason Peters has been doing this for a long time. He will be in the Hall of Fame one day. So all y'all, Jason Peters is old, this and that. All right, this is what happens when you don't have those type of guys in the game. All right, you get your ass whipped, especially when you play against like a team like Baltimore. All right, so then you don't have Brandon Brooks. Like, come on, man. The only guy that's really, like, one of our guys for real in there is Jason Kelsey. That's just not enough. I mean, I do want to see what my ladder looks like later on, but come on, man. You see what's happening right here, right? It's just not enough, man. Wentz got to be Superman. It's just not enough, man. You know what I'm saying? So, right now, we 30-14, 4 minutes, 32 seconds left. The game is over. This is my review. And let's get ready for the Giants, man. I'm out.